Hi everyone, my name is Sujata and welcome to the last and the 7th day of the yoga challenge. If you've done this with me, congratulations. If you've done it with a gap, no problems. That's the whole point of putting it on YouTube. And so therefore, still well done. So for the last day, we've got a treat organized and it is a restorative stroke yin day today. So let's begin. And coming onto the mat, we'll begin by taking our hands in prayer, taking them up towards the ceiling, looking up. Big circle of arms, release. 2 more times like that, hands in prayer, looking up. Big circle of arms, release. This time, taking your hands up towards the ceiling, big circle of arms and starting to fold forward. Once we've folded forward, keeping a nice easy bend in your knees and just let go. Letting go of your torso, letting go of your head. Your hands can be holding the opposite elbows, or you can just let them go to the mat, your choice. You'll start to feel a pull on your spine and neck. So let gravity pull you down. Holding here. Letting gravity do its job, pulling you down. Letting this suspension work for you. I welcome you to close your eyes if you are comfortable in this posture. Few easy breaths. If doing a forward bend like this and holding it is uncomfortable for you, then feel free to come up a bit or come completely out of the posture. Only if you want to, you can sway from side to side, getting an even bigger release, or you may choose to stay still. And we're going to start to come up slowly. So letting your hands dangle, letting the whole of your torso loose, slowly, slowly coming up, rib by rib. Last thing to come up is your head. From here, we're going to sit down, tucking all of your 10 toes, and we're going to come down onto your knees. So sitting, just quickly show you my profile, sitting on your heels, taking your hands in prayer, closing your eyes down. Noticing your breathing. With these restorative sessions, with these yin sessions, we tend to hold each posture for a longer time. So try and breathe through that feeling of stretch that you're feeling on your toes. Still staying in toe torture, only if you want to, you can release your hands. You can release your palms onto the mat, your fingers are pointing back towards you, and you can again gently sit back on your heels. If this is too much, experiment with this. Take your palms near you, take it slightly further away. And if this is too much, you can always point your fingers sideways. Excellent. Releasing out of the posture releasing and relieving your toes, tops of your toes, and giving them a gentle tap. Now see if you can sit back onto your heels and see if you can maybe lift your knees up. If this is too much, then you can give it a go with one knee at a time. And of course, if this doesn't work, for some people this doesn't work at all, some people's bodies, don't worry about it. So just gently leaning backwards, lifting your knees, and now feeling the stretch on the tops of your toes. Releasing your knees down, we'll sit in the Vajrasana for a bit. And one palm on top of the other, joining your thumbs together, closing your eyes down, and just noticing the straightness of the back, noticing your breathing. Coming out of the Vajrasana, opening your eyes, and we'll straight move into the Mandukasana. So thumbs on the insides, fists, taking the insides of the fist on either side of the navel. If this is quite intense as you fold forward, then you're just taking one palm on top of the other. We're going to breathe in, straighten our backs, and we're going to fold forward. Remember, we're going to hold this posture, so go to a level which is comfortable for you, where you're going to be able to hold. Easy head, easy neck. The Mandukasana, the frog pose, gives a good massage, internal massage to your abdominal organs. It's supposed to activate your kidneys, and it's one of the recommended asanas if you suffer from diabetes. Breathing in, coming out of the Mandukasana, straightening yourself. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to come into the deer pose. So I'm going to take my right shin in the front, point my left foot at the back, square my body towards this right knee, straighten my back, and gently fold forward. Now, with yin and with these restorative postures, if you have, you can use big cushions, bricks, etc. for support. So you can either stay up like this on your forearms, or you can release your forehead down onto a big cushion, brick, whatever it is that you have. And of course, if you are able to, then you can release yourself all the way down. You can keep your hands stretched out. You can stack fists on top of each other, or just fold hands and release your head down. Breathing in, coming out of the deer pose. On this side, we're going to swap the legs. So my left shin is parallel to the mat, right foot is pointing back. Adjust yourself to get comfortable. Nice straight spine, squaring yourself on this left knee. Same instructions as the other side, going down to whichever level that works for you. And we will hold again. Coming out of the deer pose, we're going to come onto all fours from here. So palms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and we're going to do a few cat-cows. So stretching your spine out, rounding your back, Marjarasana. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, round. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, round. One more. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, round. Coming to a neutral posture with your spine, we're now going to come into the Kapotasana or the pigeon pose. So we're going to take our right shin and take it parallel to the mat. If that is too much, you can just gently angle this right leg in, which is absolutely okay. And then you're going to release your hips down. Now, as an alternative to this pose, if your legs can't come into this posture, is doing the 90-90 posture, which is basically, let me just face the camera. It's basically like the deer pose. So I'm taking my right shin in the front, my left foot is pointing back, and then rather than angling myself, I'm folding forward straight ahead. So choose your pick and let's do whichever variation of the Kapotasana that you want to. Same as the deer pose, you can either just stay up or you can come down onto your forearms. If you are able to, you can come all the way down. Your choice, we will hold. Feel free to use cushions, blocks underneath your forehead if you need to. Breathing in, coming out of the Kapotasana on this side, doing the same on the other side. So choose your pick. You can either do the Kapotasana or the 90-90, your choice. So taking your left shin in the front. If you want to, you can tuck this left heel downwards with a bigger angle. You can either stay up, come onto your forearms, or come all the way down. Easy breathing throughout these practices. When you're doing any of these restorative or yin postures, just quickly scanning through the other parts of your body and making sure you're not carrying tension on other parts. So just notice what your face is doing. Soften your face. Notice your jaws, release your eyebrows. And just ease into the posture. Breathing in, coming out of this posture, going back onto all fours only briefly. We're going to stretch one leg out, stretch the other leg out, and come down onto your stomach. We will come into the Sphinx, not hold for a very long time, but coming onto the Sphinx, just easing your lower back, just shuffling your bottom from side to side, and just releasing, relaxing any tense muscles on your lower back, hips, glutes. Okay, coming to stillness, and we'll do the frog pose now. So bending this right knee. The right knee is roughly in level with your hips. And again, you can either keep yourself on your forearms, or if you want to, you can just release yourself down onto the cushion of your hands, or real cushions or a real brick. Feel free to close your eyes down, noticing your breathing. Again, relaxing your jaws, relaxing your tongue, your eyebrows. Because most of these postures are very relaxing, you should be able to employ the Ujjayi breath in most of these postures, and that will deepen the relaxation. If you've got your eyes closed, then opening your eyes, coming out of the frog pose on this side, doing the frog on the other side. So straighten your leg, bend your left knee to the side. You can either keep up on your forearms. If you want to, you can come down onto a cushion, a real brick, or a cushion of your hands. Release the side of your face, closing your eyes down. And breathing in, coming out of the frog on this side. Okay. We are now going to come into the crocodile pose. So still on your stomachs, spreading your legs out as far wide as you can comfortably go. Your toes are out, heels are in. You're again making a cushion with your hands and you're relaxing your head to one side. So in a bit, we'll swap the palms around and we'll swap the direction of our face. The awareness in the crocodile pose is on your abdomen, your stomach area. Swapping the direction of your face, swapping the palms around, going back into the crocodile pose. Coming out of the crocodile pose, we're going to go onto our backs now. Lying down onto your backs, taking your knees towards your chest, making small circles on your lower back, just getting used to the hardness of the floor. Resting your left foot on the mat, hugging the right knee in, hold. If you can, if you want to, you can straighten this left leg on the mat. Carry on hugging this right knee in towards your chest lightly. Taking the right knee more towards your armpit, so just a wider stance with your hips. And again, hold for a few breaths. Trying to let go of your hips, of your shoulders. Relaxing your chest, your stomach, your hips. You can use the Ujjayi breath, just a quick reminder, as I said before. We're going to take this right knee all the way towards the left on the mat. Release your left hand on this right knee. Stretch your right hand out and maybe look towards the right. If you have bricks, cushions, if you want to, you can slip them underneath the knee for support, underneath the right knee. And again, a quick scan quick awareness to make sure your face is relaxed, your hips, your shoulders are relaxed. Closing your eyes down if you haven't already. Coming out of the twist, releasing your right foot on the mat, hugging your left knee lightly in towards your chest and hold. And again, feel free to close your eyes down. If you want to, you can straighten this right leg on the mat. Carry on gently holding this left knee towards your chest. Taking the left knee more towards your left armpit. So just a gentle opening on the left side of your hips. And again, closing your eyes down. Starting to take this left knee all the way towards the right on the mat, releasing your right hand on top of the left knee, spreading, stretching your left hand out, looking to the left, closing your eyes down. Coming out of the twist, stretching your legs out, we are now going to do the banana pose. So we're going to shuffle our legs towards the left, take your hands overhead, shuffle your hands towards the left, maybe lifting your head and taking that towards the left as well. If you're comfortable, if you want to, you can just take one palm on top of the other and one leg, cross one leg on top of the other, only if you want to. And just doing this wonderful supported sideways bend. Closing your eyes down. Opening your eyes, taking your hands back to center, head back to center, and your legs and feet back to center. Of course, we will now do the banana pose on the other side. So shuffle your legs to the right, shuffle your hands to the right, lift your head and take it towards the right. Leave your hips where they are. If you want to, you can cross one leg on top of the other, cross one palm on top of the other. And breathing through that side body stretch that you must feel on the left. All of the sideways bends are recommended for respiratory issues. They improve lung capacity. They help unblock lungs. Opening your eyes, coming back to center, still on your backs, lifting your feet up towards the ceiling, bending in your knees. If you can, if you want to, holding onto the outsides of your feet, either from the inside or the outside, and just lying down in happy baby. You can either carry on holding in stillness or sway from side to side, giving the whole of your back a good massage. Coming out of the happy baby, and the very last posture for this session and for our challenge is legs up your wall pose. So I'm going to shuffle my bottom as near as I can towards the wall. All we're going to do is we're going to rest our legs by the wall and just keep this inverted posture for a few breaths. So let me get into the posture. So try and shuffle your bottom as close to the wall as you can. You can keep your palms on top of your stomach or spread them out. experiment with what feels good. You can either keep your legs together or slightly apart or into a big V. Again, experiment with what feels better. Once you are into the posture that is best for you, closing your eyes down. If you like to carry on in this posture for a longer time, then feel free to hold this posture. You can hold this posture right up to 10 minutes if you want to. And lastly, I would like to say a big thank you for doing this yoga challenge for me. You can of course do each of these days individually as per what suits you. But thank you so much for your support. I hope this helped your journey towards health in some small way. Namaste everybody. Bye.